Adab, welcome to Lucknow, a city that was once the seat of Nawabi grandeur, a city known for its kebabs and biryanis that has been crafted by generations of culinary artisans, a city where Mughal architecture splendor meets the elegance of Audi craftsmanship, and what to say about the people, a city where etiquette, politeness, and graciousness are deeply ingrained in the local culture, reflecting in a spirit of Lucknowi tehzeeb. In this vlog, I'm going to explore Lucknow city. And while there are multiple places to see and eat, I'll share my recommended list with a bit of history so that it saves you time when you plan a visit to Lucknow. Okay, let's get started. The first place on my list to see would be the Bada Imam Bara. This monument is a fine example of Mughal and Audi architecture. It was built by Nawab Asafud-Daula in 1784 to provide employment to the people during a severe famine. A popular saying of his time spoke of his benevolence. Jisko na de Maula, usko de Asafudullah. It is said that Nawab Asaf employed over 20,000 people for the project, which was neither a masjid nor a mausoleum. During the daytime, one set of citizens employed on the project would construct the building, and on the night of every fourth day, other set of people were employed in secret to demolish the structure built, an effort for which they received payment, and thus the entire structure was built and broken and built again, and it was finally completed in 8 years. The complex has three main parts. The first part, Imambara, is special because it doesn't use any beams or pillars to support the massive arched hall, which measures 50 meters in length and 15 meters in width, making it one of the largest arched constructions in the world. The second part, Bhool Bhulaiya, is known for its intricate design and maze like corridors, which are said to have been built to confuse the invaders. It has more than 1,000 passages and around 489 identical doorways, with only 4 passages to go out. If there are more than 2 people, it's mandatory to take a guide, and I would recommend it too, as only a guide can show you the place and take you in and out of Bhool Bhulaiya. The third part, Baoli, was built for getting water supply from river Gomti. It's a 5-story structure, and the guide can explain how it works and take you to the lower levels. It would take about 3 hours to see this place and would suggest to start early in the day to avoid rush. The next place would be Chota Imambara. This was built by Nawab Muhammad Ali Shah, and most remarkable feature of the Chota Imambara is its stunning chandeliers. The central hall is adorned with a grand Belgian chandelier, considered to be one of the largest in Asia. There are other monuments in this complex, including a Shahi Imam, a tomb, and a treasury. The tomb was actually built as a white mausoleum for Nawab's beloved daughter and is inspired from Taj Mahal. The treasury was built opposite the mausoleum to maintain an overall symmetry of the place. It would take about an hour to see this place, and the ticket is included in the Bada Imambara ticket. The next place on our list is the Ambedkar Memorial Park. The memorial is dedicated to Bhim Rao Ambedkar. This structure alters the perception of green parks that we have. It's a large park built in 100 acres, all built in red sandstone. Architecturally, this is an amazing place. At the center of the park is Ambedkar Stupa that consists of many statues depicting the life of Ambedkar. There is a bronze statue of Ambedkar seated in a chair facing towards the two domes. The Ambedkar statue was modeled on the sculpture of Abraham Lincoln at the Lincoln Memorial in Washington. The stupa also contains other statues depicting Ambedkar's biography. The park also has a museum with two dome-like structures and holds statues belonging to different personalities. The park also has 62 huge statues of elephants on either side of the path guarding the monument. Because there are no green trees, don't go in the daytime rather pick time in the evening. If you want to see the entire park, it would take 3 to 4 hours, but you can quickly take and do a round in about 2 hours also. The next place would be British Residency. This place served as the residence for British Resident General, who was a representative in the court of Nawab of Oudh. The construction took place between 1780 and 1880. During the First War of Indian Independence, the British Residency underwent a siege for 87 days. It was a refuge for 3,000 British inhabitants then. It was captured by Indian British soldiers and then recaptured by British. What we see today are the ruins from that time and later developed as a park. In the center is a museum with history of Nawabs and other freedom fighters. It would take about an hour to see this place or more if you just want to relax and enjoy the gardens and adore the architecture. The next few places can be seen from the road while going from Bada to Chota Mambara and don't need separate entry ticket. The first is Rumi Darwaza, which is a massive gateway standing 60 feet tall. At the top of Rumi Darwaza, there is an octagonal chhatri which is adorned with small turrets. When we visited, the building was under renovation. The next is Clock Tower. The tower is an excellent example of Indo-European architecture. The clock was renowned for its accuracy and sophistication at its time. The next one is Satkhand, which was originally designed to have 7 stories, but only 4 of these were completed. It was intended to be a tower reaching considerable height, visible from various parts of the city. The next place would be Gomti River Front. This is a lovely area along the banks of the river Gomti. It's a place where people can relax, take leisurely strolls, and enjoy the view. The riverfront has green spaces, pathways, and sitting areas where families and friends can spend time together. It's a popular spot to unwind and appreciate the natural beauty of the river. It would take about 30 minutes at minimum, and if you just want to relax, you can take more time. Early mornings or evenings would be better to go around. Well, this concludes my top list, but there are other places that you should visit, including Janeshwar Mishra Park, La Veterinary College, Chhatri Manzil, Zoo, State Museum, Jama Masjid, Dilkush Koti, and others. I have linked all places that I visited in the description and would suggest that you take an auto, taxi from hotel to Bada Imambara and then either walk 500 meters or take rickshaw to go to Chota Imambara, seeing Rumi Darwaza, Satkhand, and Clock Tower on the way. After covering these, go to Residency, which is about 3 kilometers from Bada Imambara. On the next day, you can take a taxi or auto and go to Ambedkar Park and then walk to Gomti Riverfront, which again is about 5 to 10 minutes walk from the park. Let's now talk about famous food places. Skip this section if you are pure vegetarian and or are finicky about cleanliness. The first place is Tunde Kababi. We went there twice. First time ordered mutton kebabs, chicken kebabs, paranthe and sheermal. Next time ordered the biryani. The kebabs just melted in the mouth. There was a mix of masala but nothing that would hit you hard. I think there are few centers, but we went to the Aminabad one. It's in a crowded market. Take an auto to reach here. The next place is Rahim Kulcha Nahari, and we ordered mutton, chicken, and kulcha nihari. The kulcha was one of its kind, never had it before, and mutton was also oily but super tender and soft. The next place is Sardarji Ke Chole Bhature, where we had chole with bhature and kulchas. Had the best chole of my life at this place. There are 3 shops next to each other, not sure which one was the original one though. The next place is Sharma Ji Ki Chai, and we had tea and bun maska here. The Kulhad chai had the right blend of taste, and the bun with butter was really soft. The next place is Prakash Ki Kulfi. We had Pan Kulfi, Kesar Faluda Kulfi, and Rose Kulfi. The flavors were authentic and looked like authentic mixes and not artificially flavored. Well, this concludes my top list, but there are many more eating places in Lucknow that are worth trying. If you have any questions about Lucknow, please write in the comment section and I'll try to answer. Like and subscribe if you like this video. Thank you.